Hey y'all. Happy, what's today? Thursday? Happy Thursday, February the 11th. So glad to be on this side. You know, I work in life insurance, so grateful to be alive. The last time I talked to you guys, we were talking about budgeting and how you cannot just let your money go out the door. We was talking about the cancer stuff too, but I was about to tell you all about the situation that I had, and I'm gonna make this really quickly because I'm supposed to be following up, and I'm sitting here running my mouth in front of the camera. But I really feel like this is good information, and anybody that actually clicks on the video, you're getting valuable information when you click on these videos. So with that being said, ADT. I had to get my thoughts back right. So the ADT lady, two ADT ladies or sales representatives came by my home and was basically trying to sell me security system. Now, for me, knowing I can't teach you guys, I can't talk about money and money managing opportunities and wealth building strategies without implementing them myself. So that's the first thing. Someone who isn't practicing what they preach, you really shouldn't be getting advice from. Now, I'm still working on a lot of things because there was a lot of things I needed to change and correct. The first thing was mindset. Mindset as far as, a lot of people think that there's only one or two or three ways to make money or have money come into your presence or to be able to do what you need to do, but it's so many different ways to make money, or for money to be able, money is a tool that you need to be able to flow in this earth, point blank period. So mindset is first. And if you look at money as, you're always chasing it's always gonna run away from you. And if you always hoarding it, something gonna try to find a way to poke a hole in it, and it's gonna be leaking out the back end, and you won't know till it's too late. So with that being said, ADT came by here, and initially I'm an avid Amazon shopper. So I saw some devices online, and I was like, I can make a one-time payment versus having a contract. So I'm getting ahead of myself. So I thought about it. I put it in the basket, but it was some other stuff that I wanted to get. So I didn't get it. And when the ADT lady came by the first time, I got her card, but I can't remember where I put it. Cards, what I'm learning too, business cards, people easily forget or easily lose, or they put it down, forget where they put it at, and then they go about their business. So just kind of mentally taking note of being a salesperson, you have to be very conscious and intentional about how you get your information to people, and make sure that to follow up, you got to do different things. So I lost the first girl's card. The second girl, Leah, I remember her name. She came in and she explained phenomenal. She's bad. She's bomb. In that moment, I told her, I said, well, let me think about it, because I don't think I want a monthly bill. So let me think about it and I'll get back with you. Well, I ended up getting back with her, and as she's going through the sale, long story short, I went ahead and I was signing up. I was about to pay $200. So basically, she was giving me $200 back within 3 days. I mean, the bells and whistles came out, honey. She was giving me gift cards for $150 if I had went ahead and signed up and activated that day. And I was just like feeling like an emotional, like impulse person. But I know I need this, because security is just like insurance. You wish you had it when you don't have it. So I know the importance of it, but I didn't want to have to get the bad end of the bargain getting it. So She told me it was $200. I thought I initially was just going to pay $50. I was not planning on paying $200 that day. And I don't care if Jesus Christ came to the door himself and was selling Girl Scout cookies. I was going to say, you have to come back because I'm not spending money. I'm just trying to give you guys an analogy of, if you put yourself on a budget and you make a decision not to spend, that's one of the mind hacks that I had to do. I'm not spending money today. I have no intentions of spending money today, and I'm not going to spend it. You know what I'm saying? And I was going against that. And in that moment, I realized I called her back. I had already signed the paperwork and everything. And I felt like, you're being an impulse buyer. Why don't you take that $200 and go back to that Amazon cart and purchase the equipment, have it sent directly to your iPad, your computer, your phone, your whatever, and you're not committed to a 36 month. That's a long time to have some security. A 36 month. And the reason I say that for me is because of the situation I'm going through with my mom living in a totally different place, and things can change at any moment. I just don't know. So I don't want to be committed to a 36-month paper contract that says I have to pay you guys $53.99 times 12. This is how you have to do your budget. So even though she was saving me $150 initially, I would have been paying $647.88 a year for security. That's 1 year. Let's do the 36 months. Let's do $647.88 times 3. That's almost $2,000. That's $1,943. This money, instead of me giving it to ADT, it would be going into my Roth IRA. You can only save $6,000 in a Roth IRA. It's already taxed. So when you're ready to start receiving that money, when you retire or later on in life, you already paid the tax on it. So this $1,900 can go in a Roth IRA, not to ADT. Not when I can purchase. And guess what I did? I called her back and I said, and guess what? Here's the thing. A lot of times we make purchases and we do things and we know we shouldn't do it. And our ego stops us like, oh, she gonna think you broke. I don't care what she think. I'm saving $1,943.64 a year by not giving it to ADT in the form of a bill. It is coming back to me and my future self. Okay. So I politely called her back. She sat on the phone while I did everything. I said, look, I'm not going to do it again, Leah. You are an amazing salesperson, but I am a financial services person. I always say it. And I told her I cannot and I will not afford this expense that I really don't need. I'm going to go on Amazon. As a matter of fact, I bought the cameras from Amazon. And I'm going to have my Mr. Nate install them. And that's going to be that, you know. So you have to make decisions. And I didn't feel any type of way calling her and saying, look, I can't spend that money on that. You're great at what you do. I will send anybody your way. I will give them your information. She is phenomenal. If you are in a home and you know you're going to be there, I don't know if I'm going to be in Atlanta the next 12 months. So why would I sign a 36-month commitment, you know? So that's my idea. And she understood, and I told her I would send people her way. But those are the type of decisions you have to make when you're thinking about your future self. I'm going to wrap this video up, but one of the things that I help people do, and this is absolutely, you know, all on consultation basis, income needs review. On your income needs review, this basically talks about all of the things that you have as far as expenses. It breaks it down into expenses, and then it breaks it down into a monthly income. So what is going out and what is coming in? If you don't know that, that's where you start when it comes to a budget, and when it comes to saying, okay, I know I'm gonna be 60 something years old one day. When I get 60 something years old, am I gonna have money coming into me that I don't have to get up and go and work for? That's what retirement planning is all about. Starting a budget, and you don't have to know all the technicalities of the different words and definitions of what accounts and tax codes mean. You don't have to if you have somebody that you trust that is going to help you understand these complex things, simplify it. Get with somebody. You don't have to do this by yourself. I'm right here. And I'm licensed in a lot of different states. So I want to help you, and I want to, because I had to help myself first. Now I know how to help you. And I know because I'm not captive, and captive basically means if you run into a Northwestern Mutual person or a State Farm person or somebody that works for a company, they can only offer you the services and products that that company offers. A broker or an independent agent like myself, I am affiliated with many different companies because one size doesn't fit all. I can't put you in State Farm. I couldn't put you in certain products because you didn't qualify. But I know Kansas City Life will qualify you. I know Mutual Omaha may qualify you. Gerber and Mutual Omaha are great for kid policies. So I understand that. And when you get with somebody like that, they're able to pair you and help you even more. So just wanted to kind of break that down to you and tell you the mindset behind budgeting and why it's so important that you just make sure you tell your money where to go and how to grow. Happy Thursday, y'all.